Welcome to Business Book Daily, where we pull one useful idea from one business book and turn it into something you can actually use. Today's book is Growth Hacker Marketing by Ryan Holiday. Holiday is an author, marketer, and media strategist known for his work on marketing, growth, Stoic philosophy, and modern media. Before we get into the book, today's episode is sponsored by CommissionOnly.com. Want to sell more without adding fixed sales salaries? Many companies hire commission-only reps, experienced sellers who get paid only when they produce. Post your opportunity on CommissionOnly.com and get in front of motivated reps who are already looking for performance-based roles. That's CommissionOnly.com. Now back to Growth Hacker Marketing. The big idea is simple. The best marketing starts before promotion. That may sound strange because traditional marketing often starts with a finished product and then asks, how do we get attention for this? The ad gets written, the launch gets planned, the campaign goes live. Everyone hopes the market cares. Growth Hacker Marketing flips the order. Holiday argues that companies should first ask whether people truly want the product, whether the message is working, and whether the product itself can help bring in more users. In other words, marketing is not just something you do after the product is done. It is part of how the product gets shaped, tested, improved, and spread. That matters because attention is expensive and easy to waste. You can spend a lot of money promoting something people do not understand, do not want, or do not recommend. That is not marketing. That is buying an audience for a product that has not earned one yet. Growth hacking is about learning faster. Instead of guessing what will work, teams test small, track results, and improve the product and marketing together. The first lesson is to start with product market fit. Growth gets much easier when the product solves a real problem for a clear group of people. Before spending heavily on promotion, a company should test whether users actually want the product, come back to it, recommend it, and understand its value quickly. This is where a lot of marketing goes wrong. A company builds the thing, falls in love with the thing, names the thing, creates a launch plan for the thing, then realizes customers are not nearly as emotionally committed to the thing. Product market fit forces a more honest question. Does this solve a problem people actually care about? If the answer is no, better advertising will not fix the business. It may only help more people discover the problem faster. The second lesson is that marketing begins inside the product. Growth hacking treats marketing as part of the product, not just a campaign added later. A product can include referral prompts, sharing tools, invitations, useful onboarding, or built-in reasons for customers to bring others in. Think about products that spread because using them naturally creates more users. Someone invites a teammate, someone shares a link, someone sends a file, someone posts a result, someone recommends the tool because it made their work easier. That kind of growth is not just promotion, it is product design. The question is not only, how do we tell people about this? The better question is, how could the experience itself help people share, invite, return, and recommend? The third lesson is to test small before scaling. Instead of betting everything on one big launch, teams should run small experiments. That might mean testing different messages, audiences, channels, landing pages, prices, offers, or onboarding flows. The goal is to learn cheaply before spending heavily. This is one of the most useful ideas in the book because it takes pressure off the idea of the perfect campaign. You do not need to know everything before you start. You need a way to learn without setting the budget on fire. Big launches feel exciting. Small tests teach faster. The fourth lesson is to use data to guide decisions. Good marketing should be measured by behavior, not opinions. Sign-ups, usage, referrals, retention, conversions, and repeat purchases reveal what is working. This matters because people can say they like something and still never buy it. They can praise a landing page and never sign up. They can compliment an idea and then disappear forever, like a prospect entering the witness protection program. Behavior tells the truth more clearly. Data helps teams stop defending favorite ideas and start improving the system. That does not mean creativity does not matter. It means creativity gets stronger when reality is allowed in the room. The fifth lesson is to build repeatable growth loops. A growth loop is a system where one customer action helps create the next customer action. Referrals, user-generated content, sharing, invitations, and strong retention can all create momentum. The best growth does not depend only on buying more attention every month. That is the difference between a campaign and a system. A campaign runs, then ends. A growth loop keeps teaching the business how to bring in more users, serve them better, and turn satisfied customers into part of the growth engine. So how do you apply this? Start by checking product market fit. Look for clear signs that customers understand the offer, use it, come back, pay for it, or recommend it. Next, choose one growth goal. This could be more qualified leads, more free trials, more booked calls, more referrals, or higher retention. Keep the goal focused so the test gives you useful information. Then run small experiments. Test one message, audience, channel, offer, or onboarding change at a time. Measure what people actually do, not just what they say they like. Finally, look for ways to build growth into the product or customer experience. Add referral prompts, sharing moments, better onboarding, easier invitations, or follow-up systems that help satisfied customers bring in more customers. The goal is not to replace marketing with tricks. The goal is to build a better connection between the product, the customer, and the path to growth. Here are 3 insights worth sharing. First, the best marketing does not rescue a weak product. It helps a strong product find the right users faster. Second, big launches feel exciting, but small tests teach faster. Growth improves when teams learn cheaply before they spend heavily. Third, strong growth isn't bought forever. It comes from products and experiences that create their own momentum. Growth Hacker Marketing is worth reading if you want a simple introduction to growth hacking, product market fit, testing, and data-driven marketing. It is also useful if you lead a startup, product, or marketing team and need a leaner way to grow without relying only on ads. You might skip it if you want a traditional advertising guide instead of a short primer on startup-style growth. Today's closing sponsor is MemoirGhostwriting.com. Many of the best business books begin as ideas leaders have been refining for years, frameworks, philosophies, and lessons learned the hard way. Writing the book forces those ideas into clear form, and once they're on the page, they can travel far beyond a single conversation or presentation. At MemoirGhostwriting.com, we write memoirs and business books for entrepreneurs, founders, executives, and industry experts. We handle the interviews, structure, writing, editing, design, and publishing, so the final product is polished, professional, and built around your voice. If you've ever thought about what a business book could do for your authority, speaking, consulting, lead generation, or legacy, visit MemoirGhostwriting.com. That's it for today's Business Book Daily. One book, one useful idea, and one smarter way to build.